Hi, I'm Krista Eleftherio. Welcome to this behind the news look at health issues. First to cancer. It comes in many forms and can be a very serious threat to our health, or something that can be treated and will go away. We have two stories on the issue, starting with some basics.
What is cancer?
The body is made up of millions of tiny cells. These cells are constantly dividing, creating new cells to replace the old or damaged cells. But sometimes things go wrong, and the new cells aren't right. This is cancer. These cancer cells keep dividing to make an exact copy of themselves. Sometimes they clump together in a lump and develop a cancer tumour. The cancer cells are pretty useless. The healthy cells need to watch out though, because the rogue cells will attack them, killing them, taking control of body parts, which stops body organs from working properly. Cancer is the most common disease in Australia, but there are actually 200 types of cancer. One of these is called
Leukemia.
It's commonly called cancer of the blood, but it's actually cancer of the bone marrow. It's one of the most common sorts in children.
Inside your bones is your blood-producing factory. Blood is made in the bone marrow. Here it's quite spongy, but in your bones it's running.
The what?
Now, the lymphatic system is basically the body's waste drain. It's a series of tubes that take fluid away from our muscles and dumps it in the blood. But first, it's filtered through some glands. And these glands are basically found in our neck, armpits, chest, abdomen and groin area. And their job is basically to catch any of the baddies.
What actually causes cancer is still a bit of a mystery. Some cancers may be caused by
genetic mutation.
That's where a gene inside a cell changes and makes the body begin to produce new cells that are bad. Scientists believe some viruses could cause the genetic mutation. Exposure to strong radiation and toxic chemicals can also cause mutation, like UV rays from the sun or the toxic chemicals in cigarettes. Some people are more likely to get some types of cancers if their parents have had them. Doctors say exercising and eating a healthy diet can protect you against cancer.
Unfortunately, cancer does kill some people, but in most cases the treatment does work and it's getting better and better. And young people, well, they have the best chance of making a full recovery. While you're protecting yourself by eating the right things, researchers are working on better treatments if you get cancer. One of the recent developments in Australia has been the establishment of a national breast tissue bank. This will help researchers by providing tissue samples to work with and medical information about the donors. Researchers can look for similarities between samples and the donors. They can then help doctors fine-tune treatments or perhaps come up with entirely new ones. Having a central tissue bank also makes it easier for researchers to work together and swap information. Okay, we've gone through a couple of types of cancer that attack your body on the inside, but there's also a very common type that starts on the outside, skin cancer. It used to be very cool to lay in the sun and get a tan, but now we know better. We also know that you can do many things to protect yourself.
Heading out into the sun, got some shade, covered up, sun cream and an apple? Believe it or not, these foods actually help fight against skin cancer, only you're not supposed to rub them into the skin. So how do they help fight cancer then? To answer that, you have to know how the sun's rays can cause cancer. It's like this: sun, skin. The sun's ultraviolet rays penetrate through the skin. Parts of the skin cells inside get all excited. These excited bits are called free radicals. They zoom around, damaging other parts of the cells.
It's a bit like waving a water gun around and randomly shooting. You might hit something, or you might not. Oops, sorry. If free radicals hit something important in the skin cell, it might mutate.
Mutated multiplying cells are what? Cancer. Melanoma, a type of skin cancer, is the most common form of cancer amongst people between the age of 15 and 24. And interestingly,
a new survey shows teenagers are more worried about being fashionable and wearing tops like these than covering up, even if it means burning.
Fortunately, it's possible to defend yourself with fruit, veggies and other healthy foods. They provide the ingredients your body needs to stabilise or block the free radicals. The more healthy food you eat, the more protection you can get. While these foods are important to protect yourself from the inside, on the outside, covering up is still the only way to go. But the next time you're inside grabbing something to eat, maybe you could think about chomping into some tasty sunscreen. I mean, yeah, sunscreen.